All right, what's going on, guys? It's time for my early 2024 desk tour video, although May is approaching, so maybe we can call this the mid 2024 desk tour video. And I don't think I've actually done this in quite some time. You know what else I haven't had in quite some time? Maybe don't answer that, but it's our sponsor for today, Nobody. This desk tour video has a bit of a twist, and that twist is I want you guys to help me make my desk setup even better. The one thing I want to point out about my desk before I get started is that 99% of the things on my desk has been provided by me and me only. I would love to get stuff sent to upgrade my desk, but hey, I'm a nobody, like our sponsor. But the viewers of this channel, you guys support me, so you guys let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see on my desk. If you guys have any product recommendations and also things you don't like, let me know. And whatever the top comment is below, I'll do it within reason, obviously. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the desk tour video. I don't know what you guys are expecting, by the way. If you're expecting some high quality production, not on this channel. Who do you think I am? Let me grab the camera. We can go back to 2008 YouTube. All right, so this is my desk, and it might not be what you were expecting. I know you have a lot of questions like, why are there two keyboards, a soundbar? Why do you have a OnePlus box as a stand? Like, what's going on here? I thought you were a tech guy. Where's the clean aesthetic? There's a lot of stuff going on. I'll answer all your questions. Let's start from right to left. Let's start with the biggest piece, the desk. So this is a fully desk. I got this during the pandemic. Honestly, this thing rises up and down, but as a person who does not intentionally try to stand up, yeah, this thing is on the one setting low all the time. Probably should stand up more, but hey, you get what you're taking. That didn't make any sense, but we're gonna keep moving along. The monitor is probably another big thing that I should talk about. This monitor came from Facebook Marketplace. I think I picked it up for like 800 bucks. It is a 38GL950G. Let me see if I can confirm that somewhere on the screen. But this monitor is great. It goes up to 144 hertz. I don't game at all, so honestly, in hindsight, pretty much a waste of my money, but was a pretty good deal. Now, the one comment I want to make on this monitor, if anyone else has this monitor, please share your experience. But after about 8 hours of use, I get these lines that periodically start to form, and they get more and more as the hours go on. And if I'm using any dark color, it just like, it's almost like a screen burn-in effect. I'll see if I can have some clips on the screen somewhere, but it is very annoying when it happens. And the only way for me to revert it is for me to just shut the monitor off and then come back tomorrow and it fixes itself. So that's the monitor situation. It works fine for what it is. But yes, the CalDigit TS3, I know the 4th generation is out, but hey, that price tag, it's not a fan of my wallet. So whatever laptop I'm using, if it does have Thunderbolt, it lives on this stand here. If I have the stand, I'll link it down in the comments below or somewhere on the screen. I just plug in this one cable and guess what? Boom, everything is just working fine. Keyboard works, mouse works, speakers work. It's just the beauty of Thunderbolt, guys. I'm telling you, invest in it. It's worth it. But yes, laptop of choice, if you guys do not know, if you're new to this channel, it's the MacBook Air. And it's not like the new fancy M3 redesign, M2 redesign. No, it's the M1. I'll talk about this laptop in a future video. It's holding it down for me on day-to-day work. Moving along on the desk, let's talk about the soundbar. The soundbar is an interesting piece of tech on this channel. I don't know if this is even right, but listen, I don't know what's up with the people in my apartment. I went to the trash room to take out my trash like a responsible adult, and guess what I saw? This soundbar with a sticky note that said, "Take me." And what do? I take it. It came with a gift, a subwoofer as well. So I don't really know what the story was behind how this ended up or who was the previous owner, but my suspicion is that they lost the remote and they couldn't sync the soundbar with the subwoofer, so it just sounded off. But guess what? I went on Amazon, picked this up for like, I don't know, I'll have it somewhere on the screen. I think it was less than 10 bucks. And I think there's a subwoofer button, secure link. Yep, I just clicked that button and bada bing, bada boom. I got a soundbar and a subwoofer for my sound setup. I know in some other desk videos, they have like those bookshelf speakers. If you think I should do that instead, let me know. But overall, I think it works for me. So moving on, let's talk about the mouse and keyboard. Logitech, everything. I'm gonna just come out and say it. Logitech, yes, their stuff is pricey, but man, do they make some good stuff. This is the MX Master 3S, so it's pretty quiet. If I have the other one, I'll show it in comparison, but this is great. I actually bought this for all my sisters for Christmas because, listen, I'm tired of you guys buying stuff on Amazon for like 20 bucks and saying, it's not working, why is it disconnected? Invest in a good product and you'll won't spend money over and over again. The keyboard as well, I would say, is also high in its class. The other thing I like is that I can, connect to different keyboards, or I should say 3 different Bluetooth devices. I know there's this whole building your own keyboards, Keychron. If you guys think I should get invested in that, let me know down in the comments below. But hey, I'm in the Logitech ecosystem. It works for me and I love their keyboards, but why is there a second keyboard? And why is the mouse or the keyboard pad below this? So 99% of the time, I'm actually using the MX keys. This was the original keyboard that was on my desk, and it kind of just lives here. I think it looks cool, but to be honest, it really doesn't need to be here. So if I need to remove this from my desk for my final video, let me know down in the comments below. The camera of choice. If I'm using a MacBook, I'm using the continuity camera. I'm using an iPhone 11 for my camera. The quality is crisp. I'm telling you guys, it is crisp for streaming, anything that you do. And with the whole center stage, following, perfect, Apple, perfect. Last tech thing on the table, I would say, is the Blue Snowball with this microphone mount. Honestly, this thing is, seriously? That's not scripted, by the way. Okay, well, yeah. As you guys can see, this is my microphone stand. It's a little bit cheap, but the microphone itself, it gets the job done. I think it's using the USB printer port or cable. It's not focusing because even the camera doesn't know what this is, but yeah, gets the job done. Obviously, I could upgrade to a Yeti and whatnot, but hey, the Snowball, it does the job and it's cheap. Why spend more if it doesn't, doesn't work? Yeah, lost my train of thought, but you get the gist. Let's talk about the smartphones on the table. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I also have a storage of smartphones that I have, and these are actually should be flipped up here. But the main devices that I am using or I'm testing with live on the desk. I also try to clean up as well. Yeah, this is the Pixel 8 Pro. These are 2 iPhone 13 Pros. This is what gets the cameras done on the channel. And then this is the S24 Ultra. Obviously, I'm limiting the battery life. But yeah, that is, I think, all the tech on the table. Oh, I have the Philips Hue Go light in the back right there. And then the speaker is a surround speaker for the living room setup. But yeah, we can probably save that for another video. So that's all the tech on the table. Pretty simple, not that much. Have some SD cards here as well that gets some use, but really just made for, backup storage and whatnot. But yeah, that is the tech. This mouse pad, this is the 1% that isn't provided by me. This was actually gifted to me by Intel. It's a mouse pad. It's bigger than what I typically use. I know in some desk videos, you guys have a full desk pad. If you think that's what I should do to upgrade this, let me know down in the comments below. But I also have some knickknacks on the table as well that, maybe I can go through. I'm going to go through it since it is a desk tour video. But yes, this, ladies and gentlemen, will always live on my desk. Anything Zelda related will be on my desk. If you don't know this, I am a massive Zelda fan. I feel as though I'm one of the few people that don't like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Objectively, I do think they are fantastic games, but man, I just got a soft spot for Ocarina of Time. I don't want to say it's the greatest game of all time, but out of the entire series, I do think it's one of the greatest. Everything else is really just things that I get whenever I travel. Some things are gifts that my girlfriend made. So this is a rose made of clay, which I think is pretty cool. And then she is a Kirby fan and she knows I like Zelda. So, Sword Kirby. And then, like I said before, just some other knickknacks that I get from traveling. This was actually a gift from one of my coworkers when they went to Egypt. Forgot where this is from. This is actually from an Amazon conference. This is also from Egypt. This is from the Philippines. This right here is from Nepal. I got this from a jeweler. He said this is something that I need to keep in my household at all times. I believe it's called a tiger stone. I'll have, I guess the reasonings of why people have tiger stone in their household. This is when I went to Dubai, just another piece of, I don't know, knickknacks, I guess. This is another, dang, I just bopped my head on the lamp. This is actually another one of the 1% gift. This is something that Intel gave to me. They made me like a miniaturized version of myself. Well, it doesn't bobble or anything like that, but yeah, rocking the fit. I like it. I actually broke it. I had to super glue it back, so I apologize, Intel. But yeah, still lives on my desk. The other thing, probably the most two important things on this desk, this was actually a gift from a very close friend of mine. And this is, I believe, one of the 300 watches made, and it is a Jujutsu Kaisen watch. If it would focus, please, for the love of God. There we go. Yeah, so this is Jujutsu Kaisen watch. I'm gonna say JJK from now on. It's a Kuna watch. It's clean. Let me see if I can have the numbering on the back of what number this is. So this is number... yeah, I'll just have it somewhere on the screen if I can find it. But yeah, this is a really cool gift. Highly appreciated from my friend. It will live on my desk as long as JJK is good. And yeah, as you can tell, and then the last thing on my desk, which is a recent addition, is a knife I got from my friend in Nepal. He invited me out to my wedding, and I was like, bro, I need a knife as a remembrance. And man, he pulled up with the knife, and it has to be one of the greatest things that I've gotten from a friend in quite some time. Oh, I probably should talk about this OnePlus stand. So I don't really have a good way to have a camera point in this direction at that height. I'm like, listen, OnePlus, you're making tall boxes. Let's make some use of it. Plop a camera there, and boom, there it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the desk setup. Oh, the chair, of course, the chair. This is a Herman Miller Aeron, and this chair I actually got on Facebook Marketplace during the pandemic for like 200 bucks. And I think it's one of the best deals that I've gotten. No regrets whatsoever. I'll show you guys the retail price of that online. As much as I support buying stuff retail, listen, I'm a value guy. This chair is a lot of money. You should thrift for this guy, okay? But if you got a budget, you like brand new, your butt wants it to be in a brand new chair, by all means, go to Herman Miller's website and purchase the Aeron yourself. Use code NOBODY because I don't got a code from them. All right, so that is the desk setup. I will have lots of the stuff I use on my desk down in the comments below. But if there are any recommendations, any comments, I will take any criticism. I know this isn't the greatest desk video on the platform. I also know as a tech person, I could do much better. I would say the monitor and the laptop are definitely carrying this entire setup here, because without that, yeah, this desk would not look that great. I think the soundbar also does its job as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave the top comment of what you would want me to change on the desk, and I'll see you guys in an upcoming series of the desk tours. Peace.